Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today we've got an extra special video because it is my top 7 Diptyque fragrances. Diptyque, I think I can safely say, is my favorite house, my favorite line of fragrances, and if you haven't checked them out yet, then I encourage you to go find a Diptyque store or stockist and check them out for yourself. But today, I'm going to be running down the top 7, or the 7 that I have in my collection. Okay, so let's get on with it. So at number 7, and it's only at number 7 because it's actually discontinued because it was a special edition that they released for their, I think it was their 50th anniversary, and that is Kyoto. So Kyoto is really beautiful. It is a mixture of rose, vetiver, and beetroot, which is the most interesting part of it. Now, I remember when I was first reading about this and being like, ooh, beetroot. I'm not sure if beetroot in a fragrance is my thing, but I can assure you that this is amazing. And I imagine you probably can still get your hands on it somewhere on the internet. I don't know if you can get it on the Diptyque website themselves, but for that reason, it's at number 7. But it's almost finished, as you might be able to see. And I love it, and I'm really sad that they have discontinued it. So Diptyque, if you're watching, bring this one back. I think, people would want it back. So that's Kyoto at number 7. At number 6, we have Tam Dao. Now, this is actually a really difficult video to do because all of the fragrances at Diptyque are amazing. In fact, I don't know there's a single one that I don't like, and that is saying a lot for a fragrance brand. So Tam Dao is their sandalwood fragrance, and it is a very woody. It's almost like the comments that I've read about this one are that it's kind of got like a pencil shaving smell to it, and I totally get that. And interestingly, although it's very woody, it's one that I like to wear in summer. It's got like a very creamy sort of woody feel to it, but it kind of reminds me of kind of maybe like being in Bali or Thailand. It's got that that feel to it. And although a woody fragrance, you would normally imagine wearing it in the winter, I quite like this one in the summer. And for that reason, I don't reach for it an awful lot. It's a very kind of subtle, very elegant fragrance. So maybe in the same way as vetiver, Guerlain's vetiver, it's kind of like almost like a sort of background smell, but it's perfect for wearing day to day for situations where you want to smell good, but you don't want to stand out too much. That's when I would wear Tam Dao, and that's why it's at number 6. So moving on. Okay, this may be a bit controversial one because this is this fragrance comes up as one of the all-time best world fragrances of all time, and that is Benjy Bam. And Benjy Bam is obviously in a different bottle, and what can I say about this one? So it's benzoin, obviously, and it is patchouli, amongst other things. But benzoin and patchouli heavy. This is what this is sort of like first class in terms of fragrance. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get something much more elegant or much more refined than this. Now, I'm gonna be honest and say that I'm not that refined when it comes to fragrance, so that's why I don't reach for this one as much, and I'm very aware that they don't sell it in this bottle anymore, so I don't kind of want to overuse it. But you know what I mean? This is a stunning fragrance, and it's rightly so held in such high regard. But I don't tend to wear it that much. I would only wear it in winter as well, actually. I wouldn't wear it in summer. It's quite a subtle fragrance. It doesn't quite kind of punch you in the face as I sometimes like in fragrance. Now, that's not to everyone's taste. I imagine if you've got a sort of slightly more refined palette than I do, then you would just, want to wear this one all the time. But I've obviously put it at number 5 just because of the amount that I use it and the amount that I reach for it. But I absolutely would recommend that you check this one out. You can get it now in these bottles as part of it's a special range, slightly more expensive, but you can check it out. They do still sell it. It's just not in this bottle, which I think is pretty amazing. So that's Benjy Bam. And then we've got number 4, and this is 34, Le Eau de Parfum. Now, wow, yeah. So 34 is kind of feels like they've thrown everything but the kitchen sink at it. And that's because it's meant to be reminiscent of a Diptyque store. So it really is on purpose got lots of different notes. And yeah, when you look at the notes, it looks like there's not much reason to it. But actually what they have is just in the top notes, they've got spices. In the mid notes, they've got florals. And then the bottom note, they've got woody notes. So there is an actual kind of rational, methodical structure to it, but there's just lots of different notes. And that's why it's so amazing and so unusual. Now, my opinion on this one is that if you like something like Opium, the original Opium for Women, or the Opium for Men as well, then you might like this. So it's that, for me, it's in that kind of range of fragrance. I don't wear this one that often. I really do keep it for special occasion because I think it deserves it. And for that reason, it's also, not at the top of the list. Otherwise, you know what I mean? This one, I think is pretty unique. So 34 Parfum at number 4. And then number 3, now we've had a video on this one before, and that is Tempo. So Tempo is Diptyque's patchouli fragrance, and it is stunning. You know what I mean? Even if you don't like patchouli fragrances, I suspect you might like this one. So patchouli dominant, mixed with cacao, mixed with a mate note. So it's quite herbal, very elegant, very wearable, very, you know what I mean? I could actually, this is one of these fragrances that I could probably, if I only had this, then that would be okay. You can wear it to work, you can wear it out. It's quite, you're aware of it when you're wearing it, but it's not offensive to other people, I don't think. You know what I mean? It's not kind of annoying to other people. So yeah, Tempo, if you are interested in patchouli fragrances, or if you find that you don't like patchouli fragrances, this is still one that you might like and you may be worth trying. So that's Tempo at number 3. And then we've got our top 2, and the top 2 was quite difficult, and I'm still on the fence about what I'm going to pick. But okay, number 2, we're going to go with Vetiverio. Now, Vetiverio is my signature fragrance, so for that reason, I was kind of like, probably should be at the top of it as my signature fragrance, but I'm actually going to keep it at number 2. Vetiverio is obviously Diptyque's Vetiver fragrance. It's mixed with carrot seed, it's mixed with grapefruit, and it's mixed with rose. And for that reason, it's quite an exquisite blend. As I spoke about in my recent video on Vetiver, which you can go back and check out, the criticism that you'll get of this one is it's got like a hair gel smell. I don't get that one. I don't think that's the case. I can see where they're coming from, but I don't interpret it that way myself. This is one that it's really versatile. You know what I mean? You can wear it anywhere, and if you love Vetiver, then you're gonna love this because it's got a real kind of punch to it in terms of the Vetiver. You know what I mean? Vetiver is not a note that projects very strongly, but this one, it feels a bit tangier, let's say, than the usual Vetiver. So Vetiverio number 2. And then, can you guess it? Number 1 is Okpal. So Okpal, why is it number 1? So interestingly, it's one of Diptyque's, it's one of the newer ones in the list, of these 7 perfumes. So, but I think it's going to become one of the classics at Diptyque. You know what I mean? I suspect it's quite a good seller. It is their take on Portrait of a Lady. It's that patchouli and rose combination. But what's interesting about this one is it's patchouli and rose, but it's got a bergamot top note. So for me, it gives it a sort of freshness that Portrait of a Lady doesn't have. Portrait of a Lady is quite a dark, quite a heavy, quite a winter fragrance. Whereas this one, I really can wear it all year round. It's got amazing projection, amazing sillage. I think it's good value for money. I think that it's, you know what I mean? It's probably more feminine scent, but I think it's quite cool for a guy to wear it. And And obviously it represents Paris, which is where the brand is from. So yeah, I think this is, right now, I would say for me, their best fragrance. So that's Eau Capitale at number 1. So let's have a quick summary. So we had Kyoto at number 7, Tam Dao at number 6, Benjy Bam at number 5, 34 de Parfum at number 4, Tempo at number 3, Vetiverio at number 2, and Eau Capitale at number 1. So if you're a Diptyque fan, I'd love to hear your comments. I want to know if you think that there's anything that I've missed, if there was anything that was unfair, if there's anything you really like. I really enjoy the conversation in the comments, and it always gives me ideas for future videos. So yeah, have a good afternoon and thanks for watching.